Okay, good morning everyone. Before I get into day 3 of lesson 8.6, I'll review day 1 and day 2. I know we kind of move at a snail's pace with distance learning, and so I think it's important that we review some things, otherwise you'll forget what you learned before. And you'll have some review questions for homework. This is going to be 2 videos today. One is just the first video is a review, and the second video is we'll finish up 8.6. And I'll put a test out there perhaps tomorrow, and you'll have Wednesday to complete it. So if you feel comfortable, you can certainly complete it early before it's actually due, which will probably be Wednesday. All right, and so here, what did we learn day 1 and day 2? Well, we learned how to simplify radical expressions. So simplifying radical expressions, you want to look for perfect cube root factors, square root factors, fourth root factors, so on and so forth. So for number 1 here, I have the cube root of 16, x to the 5th. So I'll look for a perfect cube root factor of 16, which is 8. So I'll write this, the cube root of 8. And then x to the 5th, I can break that up into x to the 3rd because 3 is a multiple of 3. And then what's left over is the cube root of 2. 2 times 8 is 16. And then x squared, because x squared times x to the 3rd gives me x to the 5th. And so my answer here, the cube root of 8 is 2. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this is 2x times the cube root of 2x squared. So that's my final answer there. The next one, the fourth root factor of 32x to the 4th, y to the 5th. So again, I'm looking for perfect fourth root factors of 32, which will be 16. And then x to the 4th, of 4 is a multiple of 4, so that's x to the 4th. And then y to the 4th, because 4 is a multiple of 4. And then what's left over is the fourth root of 2. 16 times 2 is 32. And then y to the 1st, because y to the 1st times y to the 4th is y to the 5th. And so this simplifies. The fourth root of 16 is 2. And then 4 divided by 4 is x to the 1st and y to the 1st. And then times the fourth root of 2y. And that answer there. So that was simplifying radicals. And in here we'll simplify radicals that involve division. So let's see here. Okay, the third root of 8x to the 4th over 27, I'll break that up. The cube root of 8x to the 3rd, because 3 is a multiple of 3, times the cube root of x. X to the 1st times x to the 3rd is x to the 4th. The cube root of 27 is 3. And so this will equal, the cube root of 8 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that's 2x times the cube root of x over 3. So final answer there. And then the next one, the square root of 50x to the 3rd. So I'll break this up, the square root of 25, x to the 2nd, times the square root of 2x. 2 times 25 is 50. X to the 1st times x to the 2nd is x to the 3rd, over the square root of 3. And so this will equal, let's see here, 5. X, the square root of 25 is 5. Square root of x squared is x times root 2x over root 3. And now I have to rationalize the denominator. So this will give me then 5x times root. Okay, some of you weren't multiplying your radicals in the end after you simplify. Remember to do that. 2x times 3 is 6x and over 3. So that's my final answer. All right, and then write in radical form and simplify. So Okay, we're just remembering that property. A raised to the m over n is equal to the nth root of a raised to the m, or is equal to the nth root of a to the m. Okay, so here, this is going to be the cube root. So this would be the cube root of 8 squared. I like using this one here more than the other one. And the cube root of 8 is 2, and 2 squared, that equals 4. And then the next one here, this would be the cube root of minus 27 raised to the second. The cube root of minus 27 is negative 3 squared, and that will equal 9. So those are my answers there. And then the last two, write using rational exponents. So here we have radicals. We want to write using rational exponents. So this would just be 16 raised to 3/4, and no need to simplify that. It didn't ask to simplify, so that's my answer. And then the next one is 27 raised to 2/3. All right. So there. Okay, so that's part 1 video today. That's just a review. You'll have some review questions on the next video.